The largest anti-Wall Street rally since the credit crunch happened yesterday. Thousands of workers and trade union leaders marched in anger over lost jobs, ruined lives, and they're demanding answers from the source of who they believe is responsible, who's the source of the trouble, the banks. RT's Anastasia Churkina takes us to the streets of the Big Apple for more.
It's not every day New York becomes a sight like this. Traffic comes to a halt in the financial district as rallying crowds swamp the streets in the biggest anti-Wall Street demonstration since the U.S. was hit by an economic crisis. These thousands of people in New York City represent the millions all over the United States. What do all of them have in common? The feeling of outrage, the sentiment in America. In a loud call for accountability, people want an end to the mess on Wall Street. Even 9-year-old Sam knows that something is not right.
They're just doing the reverse of Robin Hood. They're stealing from the poor who need all their things to live and giving it all to the rich. It makes no sense.
Because of the scams of Wall Street's fat cats, millions of Americans lost their homes. Millions more lost their jobs.
When the top 1% of wealth in this country controls political decisions, when the money that comes straight out of banks goes to bonuses instead of taking care of the problems that we need, and that same money goes to pay for the politicians that make those decisions, people should be damn annoyed.
Instead of bailing out the people, the U.S. government made the taxpayer foot the bill for the too-big-to-fail companies. Time went by, and no one was punished for creating the economic tsunami.
If I did that, if he did that, if he did that, we'd be in jail. All right, they call it a racket, a scam, and we'd be in jail. They got away with it, and they got bonuses to boot.
Just months after being kept afloat by common Americans, bankers again began spending hundreds of millions of dollars in bonuses.
We need good jobs and we need financial regulations to make sure that this never happens again.
All of this outrage is not making too many bankers bite their lips in shame. Record high cash is being spent on an army of lobbyists to make sure they work 24/7 in Washington to prevent financial reforms. And the financial district is going about business as usual. Except now, the bull on Wall Street is no longer being rubbed for luck as a symbol of financial optimism, but needs bodyguards of its own. Anastasia Churkina, RT, New York.
Money. Everybody's getting donations out here. American ain't getting nothing, you know. This is where all this shit started. All this started right here. This Wall Street. The wall was to keep us out, man. They stole it, right? It wasn't a card game or something, you know.
To sow joy around like an illness contagion.
My only agenda is the creation of a level playing field, so that I grew up very, very working class, and I hope that the system changes towards inclusion, and that's it. And that's what I love about this so far, is that people are peaceful and respectful, and it seems to come from a place of love, and that's where you want to be.
Wall Street, all in, do not fuck this up. We welcome them with love and respect. Eyes up. Eyes up. It's happening shortly. It's happening shortly. Be prepared to welcome everyone. Be prepared to welcome everyone. Again, what to do? Citizens through this staircase here. Citizens through this staircase here. Union delegates here. Union delegates here. Love and respect. Love and respect. Thank you.
Please promise me that you'll open my eyes and I can go back. I can go back.
I want to stress this to you guys, maybe if this is your first time doing something like this, protesting is not action. Revolutions are not made on protests. Protests are simply demonstrating. Revolutions are made by seizing power, seizing control and seizing power. The way you do that is by making real demands and agitating for them, not abstract concepts. Accountability is great in theory. That's not a demand. A demand would be stop all foreclosures on primary residences, stop creating homelessness in this country, stop taking away our health care.